nigga, I'm setting up the TV screen. You know how the commercials be. Gonna put you on the show. Send me a send me another invite.
I did.
No.
Who, me?
I'm finna send it to you, bro. Why I can't just put that on the motherfucking thing? I don't know how to do it. See, I ain't got the shit still wanna go on my phone. Take me and put it in the group chat.
Make sure I got everything. I don't want Eve. I want to kick the ball.
You heard me, Tavian?
Huh?
Put the YouTube in the group chat.
Which one? Yours?
My broadcast right now, yeah, the one I sent you the other day.
It's already in there.
It's already in there?
I know the one I just made is already in there.
Nah, but you ain't set that one up yet. You gonna have to go sign.
I been did that.
You been did it. You just made it.
At 9:51.
I gotta sign mine into it. I can't broadcast off it right now. That money probably can do broadcast I got up now.
What guy that comes see this shit? He's stuck in between the house. Oh, it's runs over.
Oh yeah, we both broadcast. Get that work.
Oh, that money.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. There's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Bill Roethlisberger and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two blue-collar franchises, one of the better rivalries going. The Ravens and Steelers are underway. This will be taken short.
Woo! Take that boy back. We gone.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. They'll roll him out right.
No.
He's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Hey, I'm gonna call it though.
Incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure: when you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle.
Let's go! Let's go!
You get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get.
Let's go! Got them your yard, boy.
Defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Hey, Jimmy, I took out on him. I took him out. I took out with Mark Ingram, boy.
Here's 1st and 10, just outside the 30. This is Ingram.
No.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Doubling this guy.
You watching JB broadcast?
To the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact,
I know.
before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, "Hey,
about his phone.
These pants make me look fat."
No, he was open.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
I ain't sure.
That gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I had to stop broadcasting because my controller got delayed.
I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its
Let me see what's behind. Let me see what's behind. Lamar, what you doing, Lamar? Throw the ball.
Pressure too much here. He's going down. That's Vince Williams.
Man, nah, man.
They were trying to set up that screen, trying to get that
I don't know
screen.
what to do, man.
Took too long.
Ends up taking a sack, and that leads you to a couple of other questions. Number one,
Eight.
get rid of the football near the
I'm trying to
screen,
win, boy.
so that you don't take an interception. But really, the big one,
I need all the time.
and he was really kind of flummoxed on
Come on, man.
taking the sack.
This is the best play I can pick right now. No!
And he goes down once more.
Barry, that man was own, bro.
The D tackle getting the sack. And that could be a major momentum swing here early.
Because the defense stopped them. How great is that? They go for it on the first drive of the game. They're the ones trying to establish something, trying to assert a little dominance, and get you turn it back on them and get the ball to your own offense.
No.
Listen, it can change momentum in a big way.
Let's go, boy. Lost some yards. Lost some yards. Lose them yards. Lose them yards. That boy doing the screen. Boy doing the screen. Please, boy doing the screen. That boy doing the screen. You doing it? Oh, he doing the screen. Lose them yards, boy. You at the 50, boy. Oh, you doing a screen pass? Oh, he ain't doing no screen pass. He can do a slant with Juju. He can do a slant with Washington. There go. No. I was out of the way. I was ready for him to do that, bro. All I gotta do is return this boy. I'm gonna return it, boy. I don't care, boy. I'm gonna return this. Oh, I think you can do a fake one. He can do a fake one.
He gets this one away.
Come on, man. I ain't even no chance to take that boy back.
They'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no point.
Pressure,
and they got to him again. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use
I'm going to get tackled. I'm going to get tackled. No!
And maybe shades of the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
I teach you after I beat you.
From the gun, it's Jackson.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Ah, yes, the old tip drill works to perfection there.
Ah, you're bringing back great memories. Used to love that drill.
Hey, man.
In practice, you work on not just one tip, but multiple tips, just in case the ball stays in the air for a while.
Oh, you never do. You using the Texas playbook?
And end up in the opposite end zone.
In that tip drill, what do you yell?
Oh, you ain't using no Texas playbook.
Different teams.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard bingo, jackpot. The worst I ever heard
Put that work on you, boy. Look. Ooh, I'll make you watch it too. Ooh, boy, I would have been gone.
You ain't doing nothing. Now it's time to lock you down.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
I don't know what to do, man.
You gotta go hard.
Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6.
Come on, man.
Incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
Dropping back and think
you get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
You gotta get me all
line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
All I gotta do is play you.
Jackson gonna throw again.
Oh my!
Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
So much
Oh, that man would have been gone, bro.
We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
And this play comes to a hold at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
But they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments and usually only at halftime. But the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series,
Run, Lamar. No!
they got the job done in fine style.
Interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Step it up, buddy.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Play fake to Connor.
You're
Now
messing up.
He lets this one fly toward the. That is
Juju go crazy.
Juju for the Steeler touchdown.
Oh my God.
Schuster, 35 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
You actually.
Man, I hope you ain't watching, Jig, man.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll
I hope
make
you ain't watching, bro.
Yeah, man. I just did a 360 touchdown pick. Have you ever seen? I just did a 360, man. Them niggas just did a 360, bro.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He wanted it.
Man, these man suck, bro. Get the ball and go, man. Get up and go.
And not a particularly good return here as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it,
No yard, man. It's not gonna be no yard, bro.
how about that incredible
No yard like that?
No.
Not going to get forward.
Listen, bro.
That'll be a safety. And Charles,
I
at
got
some point,
contained
you
on,
can't
right?
keep worrying about big play.
So
Can't just
every
be
time
perfect.
you
You just have to
leave
get the
a
ball
pocket,
out of the end zone.
it's gonna be
And
a
in the
nigga
offensive
right
huddle,
there.
that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Going tough.
Go get it.
Let's pick.
Oh, good
He's
D.
trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted.
Good D. I thought throw the ball. I too happy.
And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
But he was only anyway.
It had been a near-perfect beginning to this football game. Already a double-digit lead first quarter, but their first misstep.
And you know how it is, partner. Sometimes when everything's going right, you start to feel like you can do just about anything you want on the field. This one didn't work out. If I were him, I'd go to my defensive captain and say, pick me up, my man. Help me out.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
You got to learn how to run that ball, boy. And that's what's going to make niggas stay honest. Then you open it.
Ingram again, a first down carry. Takes to midfield, but no further, just a yard there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Rolling to his right.
Jackson
Cannot get away, and he'll go down. Mark Barrett charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
Man, do not want to throw the ball, bro.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long.
Let's pick.
Double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton, and his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. They told us repeatedly
You're not no play, though.
we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
I don't think they were above all week long playing out to their defense. But the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going
Get
to
the ball, bro.
responded to the challenge?
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, you got a receiver here who's got one touchdown already in this first quarter, and they were trying to double his pleasure there, wanting to continue to go to the guys already gotten into the end zone. But good coverage to make sure that this time it fell incomplete.
Roethlisberger throwing complete to McDonald, and taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards.
X3, 218, chop. No spacing.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he is all the way up past the 25. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 16-0. That's the score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Throwing on 3rd and long, Jackson. He uncorks it for Snead. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. He uncorks it for Snead. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. James Washington, 31 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. Boswell for the extra point. You and I have seen some great catches throughout our days calling these games. A spectacular grab there, just a receiver making a wonderful play.
When there's a chance to get 6 points on the board, you see a little extra effort sometimes. A terrific layout to go get the football.
I just taught myself something new.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
I know, but hold on, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big effort that time out of Ingram. 48 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by T.J. Watt, or as his mother Connie calls him, Trent Jordan Watt. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Escaping the pressure right. 20. Got a man. It's Brown. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the deficit falls under 20 now. It's a 19-point game. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, then no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
This one taken from the 7. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. That is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
What the fuck? What is this?
Alert, alert!
They go play action with Roethlisberger. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things has gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. Here's Roethlisberger. And the throw there going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Man, what type of kick it is, man?
Returnable for Thomas. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Ravens set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Jackson. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Owasor coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Another try after the first down sack. Roethlisberger. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Yeah.
You think you're going into halftime with a good-sized lead. Not so fast. That pick 6 really changes the complexion. Probably also changes the halftime speech.
No doubt about it. Instead of going in relaxed, you're probably a little more uptight right now. Probably a little bit angry. Let's see if they can get their focus back.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock. Give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Then to throw again. He's going to launch it for Washington. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. Now it's Roethlisberger. And it is incomplete. Well, that, my friend, I guess is the definition of a head-scratcher. 4th and long, this stage of the game. What were they doing?
I just have to believe that he looked at the situation, still in the first half, decided there's a time to be aggressive. Now was it, because there's still time to make up for it if things don't go right. Of course, a lot of questions on this one, and look, I want to go for it as much as anyone.
But 4th and long?
Yeah, I don't think I would have there. That one seemed a little bit on the irrational side.
Fans might be a little angry at that one. Being chased out left. And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Right here. 198. Watch 98.
Jackson from the shotgun. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. On 1st and 10 is counter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Josh Bandz.
230. Eight.
Throwing on 2nd down. Roethlisberger.
Oh,
They get to him with a pressure as Roethlisberger goes down. So the sack, and now a 3rd and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Patrick Owasor picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Here's Jordan Berry now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Here's Thomas. That's going to go as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The quick feet by Jackson. The 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
And Brad, they went to a nickel defense, and that's a surprise this close to the goal line, because ordinarily you use the back end of the end zone, the sidelines as extra defenders, and you want bigger people on the field to try and help against the run.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Jackson. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Cameron Hayward attacking off the edge that time.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Dancing to it. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Bud Dupree. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. And they've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their 1st touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey,
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Oh, that shit.
Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. Johnson, the intended target. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turn to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
You're a lucky guy, huh?
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Get right.
Open space inside the 10. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 22-yard scamper as his guys are back within a single score. The quarterback run has eaten him up all game long, and there he goes again, this time into the end zone.
And what I like about what I'm seeing, absolutely running almost with impunity. He's not worried about his body. He's not worried about sliding. He's not worried about protecting himself. He's worried about getting yardage. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got to start figuring out what these blocking schemes are and finding ways to defeat them.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now Ben going to give this one to Connor. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now it's Roethlisberger. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
3-2. Pilot, 64. 57 mark. Hey, defense, let's block it.
They'll indeed go for it with Roethlisberger. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster the target once again. And it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Roethlisberger will hand to Connor. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Play action. It's Roethlisberger sliding out of the pocket. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Matt Judon able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back. Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now? The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. He'll have a first down past the 40.
first one is so clean.
Past the 20.
I see you, kid. Y'all that thing when you can
And
make that.
all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I see you,
Hollywood
kid.
Marquise Brown, 73 yards.
That
And the
girl on the big
Ravens have
screen, you
taken the
know, right?
lead. So from 3 scores down, these guys have fought all the way back to grab the lead. And I'll just tell people what happened when they went up 3 scores. I wrote on your paper 2 words, game over, and now I'm eating those words. I was wrong.
Little salt, little pepper, goes down pretty easily.
I will admit when I make a mistake.
Well, it looked like it was going that way. This is one of those paging Frank Reich moments, and I can't believe I just brought that up, because Frank Reich at Maryland in college did it to my Tennessee Volunteers, and that was a big reason why my team lost.
Sounds like you still harbor some pain from that game.
You know, we still got a little time to work it out with the doctor.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep him warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be second down. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Now Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. And the Steelers on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Roethlisberger. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Middle. Hey, Delta.
The Steelers will go. It's Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Jack 16, General West. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go. Hey, defense. Hey, Charlie. Mike, 48. Help out. 48.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got his man, the tight end, McDonald. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a 1st down. Roethlisberger coming up with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. To throw here, Roethlisberger. And yes, complete to the tight end, McDonald. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Here we go.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
77.
Again, it's Roethlisberger. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd and short. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh 1st.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On On second down, Connor looking for space. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. The second down play results in a loss of 2 yards. On third down, Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Again, it's Connor. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The second down play not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. And the blitz does come. This will be caught at about the 5. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So a big kick to get this back to even. Now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get it to overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you. But you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
So basically, you're going to have to drop me off, and I'm going to run down there. So drop me off like that.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play, but if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They run. It's Mark Ingram. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Ingram again. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the fourth. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And it's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the fourth.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown. Late in the game, they look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together, make sure they're still focused and aren't already celebrating a win.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up.
What was that?
Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a
Bro,
cat
that
and
probably been a
mouse
pick,
deal
bro.
here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
You know, you witnessing history right now. Aww. Get the pick. Oh my God. Tae Money. You missing it.
Tough catch, but in this 2-minute drill, those are the ones you really
You
hope your
missing
guys
it,
come up
man.
with.
Yeah, you don't want your guy to be able to take the out because it was a tough catch. You needed him to come up with that one because if he does, it alters the perspective of this 2-minute drill, doesn't it?
He's back to throw.
Please, 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 no, no.
And he is across
Choo-choo.
and in for the score. And now they can tie the game in the final stages with the extra point.
Juju on that beat, man.
Oh, man.
Juju on that beat, man. Oh!
Don't forget the
You
extra
know I was
point.
going for
It's
2.
up and good, and we may very well be headed to overtime.
Wow, it's so close.
Tae Money, he ran too early. Tae Money, he ran too early. I said Juju on that beat on that nigga.
So here comes the kickoff.
It's tied up with 16 seconds left in the game.
Game time touchdown on that nigga Tae Money. He
And the
thought
fair
it was a
catch is
game.
taken at about the 13-yard line here.
I just Juju on that beat on you there.
Oh my God, bro.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. They've got a tie game. You don't want to do anything crazy.
Oh, come on, come on. No.
That one, risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out.
And the risk is here, bro.
All right, we'll see
The
if they do
risk
just
is
that.
here.
I'm gonna blow his ass.
The risk is here right now.
Jackson to throw.
No, 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 no.
Now he'll pull it
Come on,
down.
come on, come on. Keep running, keep running.
And he's going to be out of bounds
Oh.
right at midfield. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in
Wait, what?
NFL history, Justin
No.
Tucker. With 3 seconds to go, this for the win.
I don't want to go for it, bro.
We gonna run it back. We gonna make history on your ass.
No. Please.
Aw,
Oh, God, get
yeah.
him. Oh, God, get him. Get him, get him. Yes, yes, let's go. Oh,
Face man! Face man! Yes, sir! Oh, we don't get another play?
let's go.
Just can't happen.
We gonna get another play!
Here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball
It
scores a
just
touchdown,
said, let's go.
if they don't, we can still have some more
Hey,
football.
hey,
That's exactly right.
hey.
If they go down and kick
No,
the
bro,
field
kick, kick.
the other team
Oh, my
gets
God.
possession to either match
Trying
it
to push
or
them to
score a
bed,
touchdown to win the
to
ball
bed,
game.
to
If both
bed.
teams get field goals, the next team to score wins. But if
Say,
the
man,
receiving
we in
team
overtime,
throws a
finna
pick
take the
six,
young song,
fumbles the
man.
ball and gets picked up by the defense and
Sing
they
this
score,
nigga a
the
lullaby.
game is over
Rock
at that
up
point.
by, baby.
Bro, I just clutched up Lamar Jackson, bro, for no reason.
This will be fielded on the back
Rock
line of the
up
end
by,
zone.
baby. I'm finna rock
I just
up
clutched,
by,
I just ran all the way back with Lamar Jackson for no reason.
and what I do right after that.
But that probably in
I
the pit,
Juju
bro.
on that beat.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Juju on
Set for
that
their
beat.
first
nigga.
drive
Juju
here.
on
I
that
can't be talking right now.
The crowd can really
beat.
become
Oh, you know
a factor.
Juju coming
They've
to
had
get
to
him?
battle it all day.
Oh, no need for
Know
Juju.
what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team. And that first drive can dictate the whole
Clutch
thing because they know
mode.
if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
And it's been loud in here so far.
Oh, yeah, that's what we want to see right here.
On first down, it's Samuels.
That's what we want to see right here. That's what we want to see. It's over.
And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore
He
territory.
fought hard.
A huge
Oh, my
play
God.
there in overtime. 46 yards.
I'm not finna lose.
Just like that.
Oh, okay, man, I'm not
From the red
losing.
zone now on first
You
down.
gotta go, man.
I'm not finna lose.
They'll run again with Samuels
No.
on first down. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger.
Let's go.
They got me wiggling this shit, man.
He's sacked. Matt Judon.
Oh man, let's go, bro.
Another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. So the sack and now a third and
Hey,
long
that's so
situation
much
for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Able to shake him off.
Let's go. Take it back. Take it back. What the freak?
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Let's go, man.
A costly mistake here in OT.
Let's go.
So booty time, bro.
Let's go, Lamar.
You don't usually get a chance to throw.
Let's do it right now, bro.
I'm not sure the analytics on it.
Let's do it.
Bring
Ooh.
that down for us. That's typically how coaches and
Man,
teams feel
that
about
was
it. Throw
booty.
one.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Again, they'll run with
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, take it all away. Take it.
Have to retake those ankles.
and finally marked down.
Taking them ankles.
42-yard line. 39 yards there.
Let's go.
So the big play
Tae
gets
Money.
across midfield
I'm
now for
gone,
first
bro.
and 10.
I'm running it, boy.
On first down. It's Ingram. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the
Bro.
line. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
Come on, bro.
It's gonna get very physical.
On 2nd down, it's Edwards. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started.
I don't know what to do.
Well, so many times we look at a
Still
short
free.
and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Buying time to
The
his
ball. Look.
He may try
Where
to
the
run
fumbles
for
at?
this. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40.
Yes,
and that is
thirsty.
well shy of the first down
Let's
marker.
do it. Let's do it.
He had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the
Let's do
sense
it.
that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But the
Oh, I missed the field goal. I missed the field goal.
wouldn't have ended the game, but it would have given him a leg up.
He missed
No,
the field goal.
I missed the clutch game winner field goal, bro.
He tried to just take me out with a
To
field
put
goal,
together
bro.
a
He
drive
missed.
and seal the deal.
Dang.
They'll start the drive with Samuels.
Oh,
Wait.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 10
on,
for
bro.
Steeler first down.
let's go.
I cannot let this man win. I'm not letting this man win. I can't let this man.
Samuels.
Strip the ball.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Scared, bro. I'm scared right now. But I'm a camera angle.
Let's go.
Come on, bro.
Oh, he moved.
On
He
2nd
shit.
down, Samuels.
Let's go.
And the play goes nowhere. Losing
you always
yards
get to go
back
for the
near the
fumble?
40 at the 39.
Cause you not do it like me.
1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Oh.
Watch 36, 36.
I see what you're doing, man.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Roethlisberger.
No,
You don't know what I'm doing, man.
no.
It is over.
He is in for the score.
The king.
And it is
Checkmate.
stunned silence.
Nice doing business with you.
Oh my God.
That we got to see it making it extra special. Not only
Let's
did
go,
we get
baby.
scores with you in this one, I got
Let's
some
go,
overtime
Steelers.
cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing
Let's
palatable.
go.
Pay for my meal later.
Got that dude. Let's go.
How much fun was was that. We had that type of a game.
Just killed him. Shot the plane out there. Let's go. Juju on that beat. Let's go.
So
Juju on that beat.
For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our
Juju for the game winner, baby.
You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Yay.
From Baltimore,
Hey, love
so
that.
long, everybody.
Let's go. Took him down. He thought it was over. Yay. Killed Lamar. Look at Juju. 7 for 170. Juju. Good game. Good game, nephew.
Real game.
That game just took an hour.
How was it destroyed?
Probably the cargo box.